Hey guys, it's Logan again from Apotheosis. Today we're using Root Riders, and this is a very easy and powerful variation of Root Rider army. It's one I really like. I have the Hog Puppet mainly just for safety. The Hog Puppet is good for the back end, and if you mess up your RC charge, it'll give you a bit of safety. So when you do recall her, she'll have a bunch of HP. The Haste Vial is perfect, it really is. If you want to get that early damage, it's great. The Rocket Spear is also a very nice combo that a lot of pros really like to see me using now, especially for the core of base or a ring base, is really strong. But I'm using the Hog Puppet. And for the Queen, I have the Giant Arrow, mainly just because in Legends, there's lots of invis bases right now. So I find it safe for these Giant Arrow not to just get tricked by these invis bases. But if you don't, then just use the Magic Mirror or even the action figure. But I got the Giant Arrow. And for the Warden, you want to have the Healing Tome because you want to heal up your healers, keep them alive, as well as the Sneezies. Very, very nice. But if you don't have that upgrade or you're not a Talent 17, and the Diggy is perfect as well. Use that. But I really like the Sneezy. I like how it tests for loons as well. And the minion prints, I really, really, really do enjoy the minion prints for Fruit Riders. You want to have the Phoenix, and you want to have the Dark Orb, and then you can decide between the Metal Pants or the Henchman Puppet. I like the Henchman Puppet though, but you can decide between either or. As well as, I like the minion prints in general over the King with Fruit Riders, at least for this army, because I know when to pop his ability every single time. You know you'll pop his ability over heavy damage, and especially if you're used to using dragons, you know when to pop the minion prince ability, so it just comes naturally to you if you're used to using the minion prince. But you can use the king. Use the king with Earthquake Boost and Spiky Ball, or you can use the king with the Spiky Ball and the Snake Bracelet if you want him to walk around the outside. That'll work perfectly as well. And I'm using the Siege Barracks as well, just because the Siege Barracks makes it super, super simple for you. You just have the Queen and the Siege Barracks make the counter funnel, RC make the funnel, and you just push everything between, and it's perfect. But anyways, I want to share an example of how to use it, and then get into Legend Tag, so I hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a base of Fruit Riders, the most important thing you're looking for is making the funnel and how you're gonna get that town hall. There's a few plans. So with this army, you have the Hog Whip and the Road Champion. So usually you want to path into the town hall, so you want to make the funnel get in there. Now this is a box base, which are pretty common right now in Legends. So with box bases, usually you want to see your Road Champion on the side of the town hall. Say the town hall's right here on this side of the base. You just see your Road Champion here on this Ricochet Cannon, or up here on this Archer Tower. Either one of those are going to be good targets. But keep in mind, this right hand side of the base people typically attack from because most people are right handed. So, this side's most likely baited 9 times out of 10. It's going to be baited, so your fox could end up dying. But if you ever get baited and you don't have the funnel made quite yet, it'll be worthwhile to drop your invis at 256, 246, 236. If your fox is getting low, drop it at 257, 253. Will be more like 237, 233 because you have 4 invis of the army. So do 2 normal cycles and then 1 double cycle in the 30 seconds. Will allow you to make the funnel, and that will give you big value. So that's what you're looking for. And then from there, so we say we take out all of these, we take out all of these defenses. We can just path the root riders into here, and they'll have no choice but to go into this core slash town hall compartment. At the same time, you want to use your Siege Barracks and Queen for the counter funnel. I use a Giant Arrow, mainly just because, for Legends at least, the Giant Arrow allows you to trigger Invis Towers, because Invis Towers are pretty common still in Legends. Now, if it's like a war attack, you don't need to use that the Giant Arrow, you don't need to do that. You don't have to worry about that at all. But if there's an Invis Tower, it's just easier. So that's why I have the Giant Arrow. So if you can, angle up the Giant Arrow to hit like outside trash buildings, like say these are all low HP buildings, you can giant arrow out all of these, or you can just kind of shoot into the core, take like some air defense or something, help keep your healers alive. Anything that can help like that. Those are some of the buildings that it can one shot. Then you kind of just spam root riders in between, and they kind of just go in. Then you kind of wait pop your warden ability. Typically, you can pop the warden ability once the CC troops come out. And after you drop the warden ability, typically you want to rage as well. They kind of go hand in hand. Is what I see notice that a lot of pros seem to do. They warden ability of root riders and then rage, which seems to work out really well because I allow you to get further. Then you're looking for to freeze the splash damage and to have the minion princess army, just because the minion prince makes root riders so much simpler in my opinion. Just because you know when to pop his ability. Once he's facing heavy damage in the core, you kind of just pop his ability. You kind of do. And after you look at that, you're kind of looking for an overgrowth. Typically, it's going to be heavy damage in the back end, which could be a big compartment of ricochet cannons, like say this compartment, if we're going this way. or it could be a Rage Tower in the back end. That's always good value too, because then you can just get the Rage Tower. And you're looking to save your last Rage spell for either a big area like double Ricochet Cannons or a Rage Tower. Those are always going to be very valuable spots for a Rage spell in the back end. Then you just look for Barbarians to help clean up on the outside, help push in, and you're pretty much set. That's really about it. But yeah, let's try it. Alright, so we'll just do this side just because it's the right-handed side. Honestly, I don't know if it actually is baited over here. I haven't attacked this base with Root Riders. I mean, I've attacked it with dragons, so I know where the bait is for dragons, but well, we'll see. We'll actually see. So at 256, I'm gonna drop this invis. I actually did a little bit early, but that's okay. And you can invis over. We're gonna push here. I'm gonna let her take a little bit of damage here. You can be risky sometimes. It's okay to risk. And then 246, I'm gonna drop this invis. No bait. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That makes it easy for us, doesn't it? Alright, so at 240 should go invis. And then 237. I'm gonna do 37 just because I feel like I'm gonna get hit like crazy here because it's Rage Tower. And then 33. That seems to work out really, really well for making the funnel. I'm gonna pick that up just because I see some giant bombs coming. So I'm gonna use my Queen's Giant Arrow, take out some air defenses because she can one-shot those. And then Siege Breaks as well help make the funnel. Send Ice Golem, and then Root Riders, Tessaloons, Healers, Apprentice Warden, Warden Minion Prince, and if your old champion is low, wait to send her, but also wait to send your Valkyries, because I want them to go into this base here. Now it's open up, so I'll send them. I'll send a wall breaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s on the left-hand side. That's what the wall breaker is for. It's for P.E.K.K.A.s. So my Valkyries will go into this core. If I sent them early, they would have ran out over here or out there, and that's not going to get it. We'll probably this Ward ability as well, once the CC troops pop out, and we're going to Rage. And also, I'm going to freeze some of this damage here in a second. That's some crazy damage. The multi-gear and the monolith. And the Minion Prince is on that Rage Tower. Perfect. That'll help us out like crazy. I'm going to overgrowth this double Ricochet Cannon compartment. Alright. And we're just going to Rage to this Rage Tower. We'll save the Skeleton spell for this double Ricochet Cannons. That's what we're going to do. We'll clean up back through here. Clean up, clean up. Double Barbarians take out a Wizard Tower. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Still the Royal Champion ability as well. Skeleton spell, because that thing's about to come back up. You can tell it's wearing off, because it's kind of flashing a little, ever so slightly. The overgrowth is wearing off. Barbarians just help clean up. Alright. And the skeleton spells do stack pretty nicely there, don't they? Royal Champion, she's about to come on through. We're going to distract this Bomb Tower Barbarians. Distracting the Bomb Tower is crazy, but you know what? It helps for the Hog Puppet here. The Hog Puppet's going to walk on through. Easy peasy, more Barbarians just come on through. Barbarians are great for distracting as well in the back end. They truly, truly are. Now it's a very, very easy 3-star. And that's how it really goes for a lot of bases. Now on a ring base, the most important thing is breaking the funnel, which you just kind of use a Royal Champion to break the funnel and just push on through. If you don't break the funnel, you got the overgrowth as a backup. However, you don't typically want to do that, but if you have to, you have to. And you'll know when you have to, because everything's going to split like crazy if not. But anyways, it's not too hard at all. It's a pretty strong army. Alright, ring base double rage. Usually you want to make the funnel. Okay, there's a hole here. Usually you want to make the funnel and be able to take out a rage tower. Because I have the hog puppet, we can't quite get out all of that, but we can make the funnel right here into this hole. You know? I really want to put it in this hole. I'm going to put my RC in this hole and just let her make this funnel here at the aura. Alright, so at 256, I'm going to drop this invis. Because I really like the hole. I'm just going to be honest. I really do. 250 should go invis and Spirit Fox. I might die here, honestly. You have to do 7, I think, just keep the fox alive. And then 3, so a double cycle. Just so we can take out one of these or one of these buildings to make the funnel. Because we will make the funnel in a second here. Oh, the fox is dead? Expected. Expected. You know what? That hole was fun. The hole was very, very fun. We could have took it out, but not quite. Okay. So we'll drop the Root Riders, go into this Rage Tower. Alright. We'll spam everything in. I'll use Barbarians over here, just help make the funnel. Alright. And then Queen Siege Barracks back over here. Giant Arrow, Wall Breaker, Tessaloons, Healers, and Valkyries. I forgot to send the Tessaloons and Healers in. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm going to pop this Warren Bully through this Rage Tower and these Clan Castle troops. We'll get through them, then we'll drop the Rage right after. And those Valkyries are going in very nicely. Nice. We'll Rage up through here. We'll drop a free spell on this Multi-gear, multi-inferno, and minion prince combo. That thing's nasty. We want this minion prince. Let's get into this clan castle. Pop his ability through that back end rage tower. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful value. And we'll overgrowth this back end heavy damage. And it'll path our root riders all into the center, to this rage tower together. So they can take it out all at the same time. We'll also drop some cleanup on the back end. And we'll save this rage spell for the back end as well as his skeleton spell. This minion prince is looking very tasty back there. Should I say that? That sounds wrong. That sounds very, very wrong, actually. It truly, truly does. World Champion, she's getting hit hard, but we have a skeleton spell for this monolith, and we have a rage spell to get through here. So we're gonna rage up to get through here. Valkyrie's Queen, gonna get some big damage. Alright, and we got, what, some barbarians back here to help clean up. Warden in there, Root Riders in there. The Valkyrie's trying to get through the wall. They're trying. They're definitely trying. Pekka's tanking. Oh, the boogers take out all the red air mines. You love to see it. It's going to be a little bit close. Sneezy can take out the monolith, that's for sure. If anything, the Sneezy's going to clutch it for us. If anything. Some barbarians here. And this multi-arch tower is low. I'll try and see if an archer can do it. No? Almost. Actually, look. I dropped 3 barbarians to tank for the multi-archer tower. It did. And the archer took out the multi-archer tower. Actually, though. Actually. So, we could have had a better RC charge. We truly, truly could have. But you know what? It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. It's still a 3-star. It's just very, very easy army. Alright, Invis. Now, this one's perfect for us. Perfect, perfect, perfect. At least we make the funnel to get everything pushed into here, though. That's the tricky part. So I think we'll just send the Royal Champion right on this mortar and push her into this ricochet cannon. Yep. Okay, perfect. Need a fox in there. We'll take out this compartment, this whole section. Be nice and valuable. Nice, nice, nice. And 246, drop this invis. Skeleton's gonna come out. Yeah, they do come out, don't they? They really do, but I mean, they don't really do much at all because you got the electro boots. And the skeleton's just kind of there. 236, I'm gonna drop this invis. Take out this multi-arch tower, easy peasy. Then 230, she's gonna go invis in the spear fox. Fox still alive, nice. The fox might die here, yeah. Once she takes out this scatter, we're instantly picking her up. Because that fox is gonna die otherwise. The fox already died? Come on now. Come on now. That's not nice. Alright, we'll send the Root Riders in this way. We'll use an Ice Golem. Alright, Tesloons, Healers, Valkyries. Alright, we'll spam everything back in. We'll use the Queen's Giant Arrow for this Invis Tower. Siege Barracks, Wall Breaker will help make this funnel back through this with Barbarians. Alright, we're just going to push on through, push on through. Warren ability, heal everything back up. Easy peasy. Now this left side of the funnel is kind of messed up, isn't it? No, it's not kind of. No, it definitely is. It definitely is. Well, that'll be okay. We can push in eventually. Eventually, Barbarians here help take that out. Yeah, that'll push us in. We can minion principality through that core as well. That's beautiful. Nice. Tornado trap? I mean, tornado traps happen, don't they? Don't they happen? They truly, truly do. Now we're just going to push into this core. Perfect. We only had to just use the Barbarians help funnel, but you know what? It works. It works. And honestly, where can we overgrowth? Analysis paralysis for a second, truly. I guess this back end damage. Yeah, back through there. Just keep all of that up. So everything else will just stay alive. But yeah, this is a pretty easy base. We can just clean up around it. And then we got what? Still a Rage, a Freeze, and a Skeleton spell? I mean, that's overkill, isn't it? Barbarians coming around. And it's nice having the Giant Arrow for a base like this. This is definitely a base you want to have the Giant Arrow for. Because in Legends, it just kind of comes like that. I'm just going to freeze this and rage up. Freeze Rage, World Champion ability. We're just going to overwhelm the last few seconds of this base. Easy peasy, literally. Easy peasy. Alright, that's nice. That's definitely nice. Pretty strong, too. Alright, double rage. Now, how do we want to funnel into this one is a question. Where's Rickshays? I mean, we definitely want to path this way. I think maybe it's in the RC right here. Help make the funnel like right there. Path the Root Riders in here. And we have an overgrowth at the back end rage tower. Probably. Probably. Alright, so 256, I'm gonna drop us invis. Alright, RC's going left or right. Which way? I think she's going left. I think so. Nope, nope, never mind, never mind. We want her to go this way anyway, so 246 will drop us invis. Is that Fox? I thought the Fox bot hit that queen for a second. I really did. Yeah, she's making a nice funnel over here. I'm gonna do 7 here. Alright, I'm gonna do 3 as well. I'm gonna have my recall ready. We're gonna take out this whole compartment, make a very nice funnel. Very, very nice funnel. I want to trigger a giant bomb if there was one, but there wasn't any. Alright. So 7, 4, 5, 8, 0, ER. Alright, right through there. And we'll use what? The giant arrow back through this core, hit a sweeper, wall breaker, push on through. We'll just freeze this. I mean, we'll just save the warden ability for as long as possible so we can get deeper into this base. The deeper we can get through this rage tower and these CC troops and on the town hall is perfect, just like that. So we'll get through these CC troops and this town hall and have a lot of stuff alive. Except the queen, we kind of did murk her, didn't we? She kind of did just get toasted. She got toasted actually. Well, ratio the boogers take out all the red air mines. Minion principality through the back end rage towers, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And what, we'll overgrowth this back here then instead. We'll just ratio this rage tower. Say the skeleton spell for the double ricochet cannons. Alright, and we'll just drop some cleanup around the base. Once we get over there, actually, we'll drop it here now. There we go. That should distract them pretty nicely. This rage spell is getting some nice value for sure. For sure. Baby dragon help clean up down here maybe, right? We still have this hog puppet in here. It's about to pop soon though, but skeleton spell is working perfectly. That is huge value of a skeleton spell. Barbarians help as well. Help make the cleanup come up faster. And we still have the hog puppet. Nice. That was a very, very nice skeleton spell. I'll say that. Very, very nice. That thing did some work. 2 ricochet cannons distracted the entire time for us. It will let us get through a very, very heavy section of the base. That's the value of a skeleton spell if you can get it like that. Let's drop a barbarian here to help clean up. Can we kind of push? We can send some in there. Okay, we'll do that. They'll help distract this expo as well for the Royal Champion. And these boogers gonna get some good value too. The sneezy, a little bit of snot coming here, a little booger boy coming on through. Is getting some good value. The Royal Champion looks nice through here, doesn't she? And we'll just pop this hog puppet, might as well. Give her back almost full HP. And the healer's on her too. She's literally gonna be full HP in a second. Literally. You know, she didn't quite make it there. But she would have. She would have for sure, is what I'm thinking. This is a big, big, big rage core. Now on this, I usually on root riders on this space, usually used to, I just make the funnel right here at the World Champion, then just basically spam everything right into the Town Hall, have to warn ability early, then rage to this core like twice and mini prince ability, and it'd work out. But I think I want to go into the Ricochet Cannon early instead, because that'll make a better funnel. So 256 from drop us invis. Because you get a Ricochet Cannon down early, that's always big, big value for a Root Rider attack. Because those 3 Ricochet Cannons really do add up on the back end. So 246 will drop us invis. Now which way is she going to go, left or right? I think she's going to go, okay. I was about to say she's going to go left. I mean right, and then she went left. But now she's going right. She's doing her whole own thing right there. I have to invis again because she got out of there. I killed the fox. I got too greedy. Greed kills. Greed, greed kills. Oh well. We'll send the Queen of Giant Arrow back through here, Siege Barracks, Wall Breaker, then we'll send the Root Riders back in here, Tesloons, Healers, Valkyries, and then it's pretty much spam everything. I mean, not pretty much, no, that is what we're doing. We're just spamming everything. Queen took out the Clankhouse troops very nicely, and the defending heroes. And we're going to have to Warden ability, and then Rage up through here. Once this Rage Tower pops, we can Minion Principality through there and probably freeze this multi-gear and that. I mean, what is that? What is that thing even called? Ricochet Cannon combo. Very, very nice. When you principally overgrowth the back end Rage Tower Monolith combo, that'll help out nicely. This Royal Champion, she's still chilling there as well. She's just chilling, chilling, chilling. We can save this skeleton spell for the Monolith and the Rage spell as well. So now we're just looking to clean up. Honestly, just clean up, clean up, clean up. Minion Prince is going to down here soon. Honestly, we could rage him up. And the skeleton spell back there. Raised up Mini Prince always does crazy damage, even though he is in his Phoenix form. He'll still do crazy work. Yeah, he'll take out quite a bit there. He truly did. We don't have much alive, do we? No, we don't. If we took down that scatter throw champion, that'd been great. Okay, we're just gonna kind of loop around here. Am I gonna choke this one? Maybe. Am I okay with that? Yeah. This queen, she's still alive though. These root riders still helping. These barbarians, how can we get them in there? There's no easy path. When we just spam like that, yeah. They gotta go in. They have to. They truly have to. Alright, they'll tank a little bit. Queen can help take out this monolith. Maybe? Yeah, she can survive this. No. No, no chance. No chance. I'm gonna choke it. I'm gonna choke an easy base. That happens though. It truly happens. Oh well. Eh. Can we get this? I don't think so. I'm just gonna end it now. Actually, wait, there's barbarians here. Maybe they could do something. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Nope. No, they can't. No, they can't. I mean, they're getting some loot. I mean, it's always gonna get a little bit of loot, but I'm maxed out, so I don't need it. I don't need it at all. Oh well. Alright. So how we want to get this one? Hmm. Rickshaw can's here. How can we make a funnel is a question. I think if we try going this rickshaw can here, make this funnel, it'll work out pretty well. Alright, why is it TK also? He added me on his friends. We added him on my friends list literally last night. That's ironic. That's really, really ironic. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. So 256, we're gonna drop this invis. Alright, and 250 should go invis and Spear Fox. And then 246, we're gonna drop this invis again. And then 240 should go invis and Spear Fox. Actually, drop another one to get out this Ricochet Cannon. We really do have to. So 240 should go invis and Spear Fox. And then 236, the Aura can help take out that Ricochet Cannon. Yep, hopefully. Hopefully, Aura, Aura, Aura. Yep. Fox is live. We have a little bit of a funnel. You know what? That's all you need, truly. Let's go into these fire spitters. So Root Riders coming in through here. 4, 5, 8, 0. ER. Alright, coming on through like that. Ice Golem tank for the queen. Giant arrow. Did it get much value? Probably not. Wall breaker, push on through. But we do have a funnel here, which is the most important part. Double furnace in the clan castle. That's toxic, toxic. Alright, we're gonna pop this warning ability, keep that fox alive. It's gonna heal back up. It's going to, ever so slightly. Ever so, ever so, ever so slightly. Alright, Root Riders, come on to the fire spitter. Okay. No, they're splitting. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, that's only one in the split, but it's still okay. Main Prince can come to his core. Yep, pop his ability right through his core. And Overgrowth is back in Poison Tower. Just because we're going to push everything into this Monolith. I'll Skeleton Spell the Monolith as well. Alright, Barbarians just help push. Barbarians, Barbarians. We also have this freeze spell. That one Ricochet Cannon is one Ricochet Cannon left on the map that we did not get taken down early. We did not take that down early at all. This Overgrowth probably was a bad location, not gonna lie. I might be a little bit nervous for a second. We'll freeze this, Minion Prince and Multi-Gear and Multi-Inferno. Get some big value there. Alright, yeah, that'll help out. Alright, Royal Champion still popping on through as well. Our Minion Prince is gonna go down here. We're gonna rage up this Royal Champion. We're also gonna drop some distraction up top. Hawk Puppet's gonna pop. Minion Prince is gonna take out that Inferno. Alright, what can we see? Queen's gonna help. Royal Champion, can she get the monolith is the question. Can she? So listen to Baby Dragon in for it. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very, very close. Can the Booker of P.E.K.K.A tank? Maybe? No. 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 Phoenix maybe? Phoenix? Boogers? Boogers? Phoenix? Actually, I think we can. It's gonna be close. I might have been too nervous, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was too nervous on that one. I was definitely too nervous. Well, we got to work. We got to work. I'll just say that. I'll just say that we got to work. All right, double rage. Now this armor be incredible. This base be incredible for what is it called? what, 12 invis, RC charge, take out this whole core, but we don't got that. So we're gonna look for the ricochet cannons. They're in this core, okay. So we want to make the funnel push into this town hall. Because everyone attacks right-handed, they're gonna come on this side. So I'm gonna come in from up here instead, and then push right into this town hall. So I'm gonna try to avoid the bait. That's my assumption at least. So 246, 56, I'm gonna drop this invis. Fox, get in there. Get in there, Fox. Get in there. 250, she go invis and Spirit Fox, easy peasy. And then 246, I'm gonna drop the invis. She's gonna go right. Alright. Perfect. Well, I guess her left, my right. And 240, she go invis and Spirit Fox. And there's no bait up here. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna drop another invis. She's gonna keep making a funnel. Can we let her keep going? I mean, she gets that multi-arch tower. That's big value. Maybe she even triggers a rage tower. Maybe. Trigger that rage tower. Come on now. Come on now. I'm gonna risk right here. I risked. The risk did not pay off. The risk did not pay off. Alright, Queen, Siege Barracks, Giant Arrow, Wall Breaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s. Alright, Root Riders push on through. We're not gonna send the Valkyries yet. Just because they're gonna try to walk around. We kind of wait for the Valkyries sometimes. We want them to go into the base, not around the base. There's an Inferno out there too. That's kind of a strange spot, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, everything's just gonna funnel in together. We're looking good right here. Definitely looking good. And we're just gonna pop this Warren ability, because the Furnace is definitely gonna hurt for a second. Oh, we didn't drop the Royal Champion in. Come on now. Alright. And we'll just freeze all this damage. Minion Prince ability through there as well. We'll overgrowth this back end just to make everything try to go into this core where we're gonna rage. And Skeleton Spell the Monolith back there. Alright, let's try to get some crazy, crazy damage. That's what we're trying to do. We're going to try to push some stuff back in through here. Help clean up top. Alright, let's try to get some crazy damage to this Rage Tower. The Rage Tower didn't even pop. It didn't even pop. That's great. We saw the Hog Puppet here. Probably going to pop. Yep, there goes the Hog Puppet. Minion Prince taking out the defending Minion Prince. Look at him just wrecking him. He came in like a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus. And the big 2025 is crazy. Alright, what's Baby Dragon up here? Now we're just kind of walking around the base. We truly are. Barbarian, Barbarian. We got the Minion Prince, so the Minion Prince is just okay here. We also have the... We'll get through this air defense first. We have the Boogers, the Minion Prince, and the Baby Dragon. Once we get past this air defense, we easily take out a Ricochet Cannon. Did our Sneezy die? Our Sneezy died before our Warden. What in the world? What in the world? He's a paid actor or something. How did that happen? How did that happen? I mean, we're gonna get it. It's gonna be a little close, actually. A little close. But that Booker Sneezy would have been live. That would have been great. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. It does not even matter. It's great, though, isn't it? It truly is. Alright, Isolated Town Hall Rock Spear would be great for this situation. All the big damage is back here, so an overgrowth would be perfect back there. I think I would want to come in right here just because it's right-handed. That's what's calling my name. But I know I can't do that. I gotta come in from here, make this funnel over here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Make this funnel over here. So 256, I'm gonna drop this invis. Our Royal Champion is gonna take out this multi. I mean, I would say multi-gear cannon. It's a ricochet cannon. I'm so used to saying air, so I just figured it's a multi-gear cannon. If I'm going for something like that, I know it's a ricochet cannon. It's a ricochet cannon. Alright, we'll just make this on 240. She go invis and Spirit Fox. Alright, now she's getting some crazy aura value, though. She truly is. Alright, in the 236, drop this invis. 233, I'll drop this another invis. Where's she gonna head? She's gonna head for that single. I mean, we don't even have any more invis, so you know what? We just gotta pick her up. But she did make a funnel, is the good part. So Giant Arrow, through all these trash buildings, is beautiful for time reasons. Alright, we'll send Ice Golem in the tank. And then Root Riders, Tesloons, Healers, Valkyries, Apprentice Warden, and then spam everything. Pretty easy right there. Should we Skeleton Spell the Monolith? Now we're gonna have to save it for a single Inferno. Definitely have to save it for a single Inferno. The Frosty on the Monolith is nice. Very, very nice. Some cleanup back on that left-hand side. And we're just gonna just save this Warden ability. Honestly, maybe we should have used it on the Monolith. Maybe we should have. We'll pop this Warden ability through his Town Hall, and then we'll rage up to get through his CC troops. That would get some big value. And the Skeleton Spell back there would be great. So Minion Prince, Is he facing in? Pop his ability through there. We'll get through that single Inferno eventually. No, we won't. No, we won't. We're just gonna overgrowth this back and right side then. We're gonna freeze this damage back through here. The Ice Golem's on the single Inferno. You love to see it. You love to see it. We still have a Rage Spell as well, which we'll use for this back end. Actually, this is a big section of defenses. This is the spot. It's use it now or never, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, World Champion, she's still looking good. We use Barbarians to help distract for her. Alright, distract for her. She has the Fox alive, but still distract for her, please. Please. Distract for my World Champion, please. We have to ask so nicely. Still have an Ice Golem up, too. How's that dude still alive? Hog Puppet Battle Pop? Yeah, there goes the Hogs. Can take out one defense. I mean, they take out like 3 giant bombs, though, so you know what? I find that as valuable. I truly do. Although Rock Spear could have been better in this situation, but you know what? It didn't even matter. We're just going to power through the rest of this, and we're just use these archers to distract this Ricochet Cannon. Barbarians to distract this Ricochet Cannon? Nope, okay. We want Barbarians to distract that Ricochet Cannon, but not quite. I mean, we still have the Ice Golem alive. Like, how is this dude still alive? What is this guy doing? He's must be taking some steroids or something. How is he still alive? How did he live the entire time? How did he live the entire time is my question, because I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Alright, ring base. Ricochet Cannon's back through here. This is definitely probably baited, but it has so much value. My voice is a little dry, so it kind of almost gave out there. But I think we come in right there. It look really good, make a funnel. And we just send the Root Riders back in behind here. And we just loop around. We get into the core with the Minion Prince, and we'd be good. We're doing it. I'm ready to be baited. This Tesla is trying to bait me out, isn't it? 256. These Teslas are baiting everything. There we go. Okay, we're making it. We're making it. Don't worry. I'll do 7-3 here just because it's high DPS. 7. Oh, that's there's the bait. Yep. That's the bait we were looking for. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen with the bait. We'll do 6 here. Invis over. I'll try to let the aura get some damage. We need to get this Inferno out for sure. I think we can get both of them out. The Fox is alive, but it is gonna die here. But we do make the funnel. There is a funnel. But we got baited as expected. So Ice Golem, Queen. Alright, Wall Breaker for the Pekkas. Root Riders push on through. The bait did bait. The bait did bait. The most obvious bait, and I still fell for it. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, we have a nice funnel though. It's just the fox is dead. That's the only bad part. What is normal, so the fox dying does not curse you. You can still 3-star pretty easily with the fox still alive. I mean dead. But yeah, we're also gonna wait to pop this Warren ability because Valkyrie's all low. Now they're gonna heal back up. And we're gonna push right into this core, pop this Minion Prince ability, and we'll rage up to get through there quicker. Or we want to overgrowth. I think this back and right side because everything's look at that henchman taking out all the red air mines. Beautiful henchman. And then skeleton spell for the monolith. That's beautiful. Well, we can just rage spell through here as well. Where do I want to freeze is the question. I mean, this base is wrecked. It's actually wrecked. We'll just freeze his Ricochet Cannon when it comes back off. Barbarians help clean up. Alright, there goes Wall Break. I mean, Baby Dragon. Actually, are we gonna have to freeze his Monolith? Nah, we'll do this Ricochet Cannon still. I like the Ricochet Cannon still. The World Champion, she's getting wrecked right there by defending King and Monolith. So, you know, maybe I should have did the Monolith. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, we're just gonna power through this base. So even though we knew it was baited, I knew it was gonna be baited. I still went to it and it worked out. It was definitely the best value to go into. So I mean, that's why I was baited like that. That had to be why. And it would be a pretty easy 3-star. You know, I thought I was gonna curse myself. Thought I was gonna jinx myself, and this is gonna be the worst sack of the day. But you know, I got baited and it still worked out. It still worked out. So not too bad. It's not baited if you know. It's not bait if you know it's baited. True. True. We end up going plus 309 a day, and defense did not very defense day. We got hit by multiple pros day, including Klaus, which you know, sometimes it just happens. It just happens. You know what? It was a fun day. It was fun using Root Riders for the day at least. And I know J Deep. I know him. You know he came in on the stream and said you attacked me, and then he was in the King Hill and everything. I know TK. So I know a few of these people. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.